Hey everybody, this is Josh Sub, aka AskJoshy, and today we've got a game between CauthonLuck and Axslav. Ooh, Axslav spawning as the red Terran over on the left side of the map. He did choose random as his race, so ended up drawing Terran. We're going to see a Terran versus Terran on Metalopolis at cross spawns. Wow, this is a matchup that spells huge macro game. I mean, Terran versus Terran is already prone to a giant macro fest, and now that they're cross spawns on one of the most macro friendly maps ever, Metalopolis, I have a feeling this is going to be a long one. So maybe I should get a bottle of water before continuing this. But anyway, this game is being played for the IC Cup TV League number 9, Sheth Returns, and can be viewed. All the ITLs and ITCs can now be viewed over at ustream.com/channel/ICCup-TV. So I'm going to type it out. I believe this is correct anyway. Channel ICCup TV. Just like that. With an H. But you get the idea. And probably a www in there as well. But that's the stream for the ITL and the ITCs. So go check it out on a Monday or a Thursday night. Anyway, CauthonLuck sticking to a standard Terran build, supply depot into barracks, and getting gas pretty quickly as well, so we're probably going to see factory very shortly. Both players sending their scouts to the wrong position first, meaning both players are probably going to find their opponent at the same time. Not CauthonLuck, Axslav. This is going to trip me up a little bit probably because I'm not used to Axslav being Terran, of course. He actually likes to choose Protoss if he's forced to, and plays random whenever he can. So anyway, getting this barracks and supply depot up and a gas basically at the same time. CauthonLuck is going to walk right in, but not until after Axe finds CauthonLuck. So CauthonLuck's orbital command is actually pretty much done, whereas Axslav's is just now starting. So, anytime a player ends up with a mirror matchup against a random player, I have to give the edge to the person who plays the race all the time. They are going to know the ins and outs of the race better than their random opponent, and they're going to be a lot more practiced with the mirror as well, just from laddering consistently as Terran or Protoss or Zerg or whatever the case may be. But we have a factory coming up from Axslav at actually ahead of CauthonLuck, but he is behind on that orbital command like we said earlier, so it may or may not make a difference 20 seconds from now. But looks like both scouts have exited the mains of their opponents. CauthonLuck sending Marines kind of in weird spots. I'm not sure why he walked all the way down there. What is he doing with his Marines? Anyway, they're meeting up here at the nice palm trees. Gonna head over to this doggy statue, wolf statue if you will, and check out the Xel'Naga watchtower. Always an excellent choice. Whereas Axslav is gonna go through the high yield mineral area, and I think Cauthon might have caught a glimpse of that Marine of Axe. I'm not sure where he's headed. I mean, he's got to know. Oh, he's just taking over that watchtower. And if he looks over there, yep, he did select CauthonLuck's Marine, so he knows watchtower supremacy battle has begun. And now we have a Hellion out, as well as 4 Marines for CauthonLuck versus just a handful of Marines for Axslav. Axslav going for the tech lab, and then the starport. He's pumping out a tank to help take on any kind of early aggression. I like that move. We'll end up seeing a Viking coming up out of the starport, and if we check back at CauthonLuck's base, he's building an armory off far away, probably out of scan distance, so he's going to want to try and get some Thors out early. Man, maybe he was watching MSV versus QXC last night in the Gosu coaching tournament. I don't know. We'll just have to see how this pans out for each player. And it looks like, yep, Vikings going to pull up the production tab. Any more tanks on the way? No, not at the moment. Axe is choosing right now to build a second command center so he can move over to the natural expansion. CauthonLuck building a bunch of supply depots. Gotta have a lot of supply depots to support Thors. And, oh, did we have a little battle here? We've got a Viking landing and taking out this Hellion, no problem, man. Look at the quick machine gun fire of the Viking taking out that Hellion. And it is an armored unit. Yes, armored mechanical. So the Hellion not able to do any bonus damage to a Viking Viking takes it easily. Ooh, CauthonLuck has his first Thor finished and a handful of Marines, so he's going to start trekking across the map. He's also putting down his command center right on the spot, whereas Axe is about 50% ahead of him, probably going to float it over and make it into an orbital command. This Viking landing at the base of CauthonLuck, able to take out a couple of SCVs, as CauthonLuck doesn't have any Marines anywhere in the vicinity. You know, Axslav can really take advantage of this and get a couple of more SCV kills with just some really good positioning. He lands again. These SCVs are trying to take him out. He's going to keep walking around. Is he going to take off again? Why is he just leading them away? I don't really understand. You know, he could just take off, not risk taking any damage. He is going to come back and find this Thor waiting for him and kills him in one blast. That was actually pretty amusing exchange there. But anyway, over on the other side of the map, CauthonLuck with his 4 Marines and Thor ready to push in, except Axe already has siege mode, and he blasts these Marines. 2 siege tank blasts, kill off all the Marines quickly. The Marines end up chasing off the Thor. Man, excellent timing for that siege mode to occur. And, you know, CauthonLuck trying to kind of doesn't know what to do now with his Thor. He's going to have to march it on back home. His orbital command actually comes up before floating it over for Axslav. CauthonLuck getting his command center now finished and floating over a couple of, not floating over, running over some SCVs, Maynarding over some SCVs. He is getting a starport of his own now. He knows that Axslav has gotten his and has already started Viking production, so he wants to keep up in the air battle. He's also getting 2 more barracks. So right now seeing a mix of Marines, tanks, and potentially, nope, Viking there. I was gonna say medevac, but Viking probably the better choice. Another Viking coming over from Axslav to try and check out the situation. He's gonna see this barracks building, and you know, CauthonLuck kind of switching into a bio build. That's kind of why I wanted to see a medevac there, but Axe now arriving in this position, he's going to be able to take out another SCV. Another SCV. He's targeting the gas SCVs. Actually a really good choice because Terran versus Terran, very gas dependent, especially in those air and factory battles. And now Viking for CauthonLuck is out on the field, but I have a feeling Axe is probably just going to want to keep attacking. Oh no, he's just going to do the dance. He is going to get his first shot off on CauthonLuck.